All right, let's do this. I'm honestly so nervous. Can you hear it in my voice? My hands are literally trembling. It's been years. I haven't let anyone get this close. Haven't been in a salon like this since it all went wrong. The last time I tried to get waxed, it was just awful. It was painful, yes, but it was more than that. It was the way I was treated, the carelessness. I felt so exposed, so vulnerable, and honestly, so ashamed of my own body's reaction. I walked out of there feeling smaller than when I went in, and I swore to myself, never again. I'd just stick to shaving, stick to what I could control, where no one else could make me feel that way. For years, that's what I did. I hid, I covered up. The thought of being on a table like this again, it brought all of that rushing back. So, why am I here? I turned 40 a few months ago, and it hit me differently than I expected. You hear all these jokes about being over the hill, but for me, it felt like I'd finally reached a viewpoint where I could see things clearly. I looked at myself in the mirror one morning, not just a quick glance, but I really looked. I saw the lines on my face, the silver strands in my hair, the way my body has softened and changed. And for the first time in a long time, I didn't see flaws. I saw a story. I saw a woman who had been through things, who had survived things. I realized I'd spent so much of my life being afraid of what other people thought, afraid of not being perfect, afraid of being hurt, and in that moment, I just got tired. I got tired of being afraid. I wanted to feel at home in my own skin again, not just tolerate it, but celebrate it. It sounds so silly, doesn't it? That a waxing appointment could be a part of that, but it's not really about the hair. It's about reclaiming a space I ran away from. It's about trusting someone again. It's about proving to that scared version of myself that she doesn't have to be in charge anymore. I did my research this time. I found this place, I read reviews, I even called and spoke to the esthetician, who was so kind and reassuring. She listened. That was the first sign that this time would be different. She didn't rush me. She heard the hesitation in my voice and just listened. It's amazing what a little human connection can do. My heart is still pounding though. Look at my hands. It's real, this fear, but I guess so is the courage it takes to sit here anyway. Okay, I'm ready. I think I'm ready. Okay, deep breath. Here we go. The first one. The first pull. The moment of truth. You hold your breath. You brace for that sharp, searing sting you remember. You wait for the pain. And then, it's over. And the first thing that hits me isn't pain. It's relief. It's this sudden, surprising wave of release. Yes, there's a sting, a quick flash of heat, but it's gone in a second. What's left behind is just quiet. My whole body was tensed up, coiled like a spring, and in that 1 second, it just let go. I didn't realize how much tension I was holding, how much I was preparing for the worst, until it was gone. It's like the air has been let out of a balloon I didn't even know I was holding, and I started to laugh, a shaky, surprised laugh. I looked at my esthetician, and she was smiling so gently, like she knew. She knew it wasn't just about the wax. We didn't even have to say anything. There was just this understanding between us. In that moment, she wasn't just a technician. She was a partner in this weird, emotional little journey. It was a connection I never expected. It was trust. After that first pull, everything changed. The fear didn't vanish completely, but it shrank. It became this small, quiet thing in the corner instead of the roaring giant it had been just moments before. With each strip it got easier. We started talking. Not just small talk about the weather, but real talk. We talked about body confidence, especially after 40. We talked about how society tells us we should be fading away, becoming invisible, when really, it's when we can finally start to become our most authentic selves. It's when we've earned our stripes, literally and figuratively. She shared some of her own story, and I shared a bit more of mine. And the more we talked, the more I realized this experience was unlocking something inside me. It was like I was peeling back layers of old insecurities, old hurts, right along with the wax. It sounds dramatic, I know, but it was happening. I was confronting a physical fear, and in doing so, I was dismantling a much deeper emotional one. There was a moment, maybe halfway through, when I caught a glimpse of myself in a small mirror on the side. I didn't see a nervous woman on a table. I saw someone strong. Someone who was facing something head-on, and I liked her. I really, really liked her. My skin was a little red, sure, but it also looked alive. It looked like my own. This process, which I'd always associated with losing control, with someone else having power over my body and my comfort. It felt completely different now. I chose to be here. I chose to trust this person. I chose to breathe through the discomfort. I thought I was losing control by lying here, vulnerable, but the truth is, I was taking it back. I was taking back the narrative. This wasn't something happening to me. It was something I was doing for me. It was a conscious act of care and reclamation. And that feeling, that's powerful. More powerful than any momentary sting. As we were finishing up, I just felt this overwhelming sense of calm wash over me. The adrenaline was gone, the fear was gone, and I felt tears welling up in my eyes. But they weren't tears of pain or sadness like I might have expected. They were tears of, I don't know, release. Of gratitude. It was like a dam had broken, and all the old hurt I'd stored in my body from that last experience, all the shame, it was just flowing out. I confessed to her, quietly, why I had been so scared, what had happened all those years ago, and she just stopped what she was doing, looked at me, and said, I'm so sorry that happened to you. You are safe here. And I knew she meant it. Those few words healed something in me that I didn't even know was still so broken. It was never just about smooth skin. It was about feeling safe in my own skin. Now, it's over. I'm looking in the mirror, and I don't know. I see myself differently. I feel lighter. There's a glow, and it's not just from the soothing oil she put on. It's coming from inside. My eyes look clearer. My smile feels genuine, not forced. It's like I've shed a skin that wasn't mine to wear anymore. I walked in here expecting to face a physical pain I'd been dreading for years. They told me it would hurt. But they didn't tell me it would heal. They didn't tell me that in confronting a small fear, I could heal a much bigger wound. They didn't tell me that it could be an act of empowerment. That it could feel like coming home to myself. It hurt for a few seconds, that's true. But it healed something so much deeper. And that is a feeling I will carry with me for a very, very long time. Thank you so much for coming along with me on this journey today. It was vulnerable and a little scary to share, but I hope it might have resonated with some of you. If you've ever let a bad experience hold you back, maybe this is a little nudge to show yourself some grace and try again, on your own terms. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. I'd love to have you here. Thank you again, and I'll see you in the next one.